think I did tell this story before, but okay. Where I got really afraid for my life, that was okay. I was doing a bike tour by myself, no helmet, racing bike, going up and down the hills on the regular street, right? So at one point, it was late in the evening. I didn't see anything anymore. I also had no light on that bike, so I didn't see shit. It was getting late in the evening. I was driving around, about to go home. I had like another 10 kilometers until I was home. And there was like one section where you could go downhill very fast. And since it was already that late on the weekend, there was not really any traffic there for some reason. So it was past the rush hour, and I was like, okay, I can go really fast now, right? But yeah, the first thing I underestimated was the amount of wind you get in your eyes if you don't have glasses on, which is, by the way, my black glasses here are bicycle glasses that I use for biking, right? And that was the first thing. So I couldn't see shit, first of all because it was dark, second of all because I had so much fucking wind in my eyes. And at some point I was so fast I knew, okay, the next corner that is coming up, I cannot slow down in time, right? I will not be able to slow down in time and I will crash. How the fuck am I going to crash without dying? Because I was going 50-60 kilometers per hour around that corner, and it was way too what's it called? Too narrow to get around at that speed, right? I just couldn't do it. I knew, okay, I was going to crash. So I had to decide, how am I going to crash? And I basically looked where I could basically go off the track without completely killing myself, right? So I had like the choice between like a huge bush where I had no idea what it was made out of, a piece of grass, and I think a concrete wall or something. So I saw a concrete wall, I saw some bushes, and I saw a lane of like grass. And I was like, okay, if I'm gonna crash, I might as well land on the grass, because then I have a lot of room to, you know, get rid of my energy, right? So I can roll a bit and stuff like that, right? But that even after I decided to go on the grass path, I completely underestimated how long I would be rolling for, right? And by the way, it was a really good idea not to go for the bushes, because behind the bushes, like 5 centimeters, was another concrete wall. So that would have ended badly as well. So yeah, I crashed off the street onto that plain of grass, and I completely destroyed my bike. It was a piece of garbage after that. Everything was broken. I think, yeah, the frame was bent. The steering wheel was bent. Brakes were broken. The gearbox actually didn't find it after all. The chain was broken. That thing, I don't know. My uncle said it was nearly as expensive to repair that thing as buying a new one. Not a lot happened to me though, because, you know, I did choose the right path to, you know, to crash. You know, I did roll over multiple times, ruined my clothes, got a lot of bruises, was a little bloody, but most of it was okay, you know. For going off on a bike with no helmet, no safety gear, no light, at 50 kilometers per hour from the track, it was okay. Okay, I was like, okay, I didn't break anything other than my bike, so I'm good, right?